This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
Yeah, so it was obviously a really pleasing win against Carlton. Obviously to fight back as well must have been really important as well.
Yeah, it was obviously a good start to the season. Probably it was definitely the result we were looking for. And I think even at quarter time, just the calmness around the group and the confidence we all had was really a sign of maturity. I think can probably compare to last year. We might have been a little bit rattled at times, but yeah, just the way that everyone was had that self-belief and really confident, it was really good.
Didn't mention the leaders really sort of took charge when you guys weren't when things weren't going all that well. What did they actually do just to sort of arrest the tide and turn the game around?
I think they just reinstalled that the confidence that we should have from having a really good pre-season. Obviously the form that we'd carried through the NAB Cup, and then I think everyone sort of just played their role, and that's what it came back to. Everyone just having to do the little things to make the team get the result, and I think everyone did that. Yeah.
And for you in particular, mate, it must have been pleasing to really impact the game and across the four quarters as well.
Yeah, it was really good. It was my second game back, so there were times where I just need to finish my work a bit better, but no, I was really happy with how I just played my role and could impact the result. And yeah, it was a really good platform to take into the upcoming weeks.
They seem to push Jack sort of further up the ground and then try and isolate you deep. Do you think that's going to, at times, how it's going to work, where you can use your jumping ability to really isolate against like a one-on-one opponent?
Yeah, I think it'll just come down to matchups. It'll be the same for Jack. If he feels like he's got a really good matchup, he'll go deep, and then I'll push up higher up the ground. So, and the same goes for any of the high forwards. If we feel like we've got an advantage, we're definitely going to try and isolate that. So, I think that was just happening on the night. I got on top early, so we isolated me deep. Yeah.
Does Jack sort of look out for that? Like he's a good organiser and dictates terms to different teammates.
Yeah, I think everyone sort of does it now. In the past years, it was definitely sort of Jack who was standing out alone. But I think as we've sort of matured as a group, we're all able to identify that sort of stuff. He's probably still the main guy in terms of doing that, but we're all sort of getting better, and as a group, we're trying to work on identifying that quicker. Yeah.
How much confidence do you get out of Thursday night, just personally, coming in and sort of impacting the game, as I mentioned, and I suppose being a young player, your feet aren't sort of settled, but it must give you a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I was just happy with being able to impact on the game. I was going into the game pretty confident with the work I'd done over pre-season, but I just wanted to play my role, and I did that. So if I can do that week in, week out, that'd be great. But right now I'm just focusing on the next week. Yeah.
What have you done to improve your game and sort of put yourself in the best 22, as Damien said?
For me, I think being able to have a couple of consistent pre-seasons now has really helped me, being injury-free and being able to do all the stuff. So I suppose it's just come naturally with getting a better fitness base, able to run more, and just competing harder, which was a big one for me a couple of years ago. So I think that's where the main improvements come from, and now I've just got to keep it rolling.
Yeah. And being more settled, I suppose, up forward, you've played a little bit back in the past and shoved around forward as well, but having like a settled position must just give you, I suppose, that settling feeling.
Yeah, definitely. I'm able to really try and master my trade now. So like you said, being settled, I can get a lot more confidence from knowing that I've found my role, so to speak. So yeah, looking forward, I suppose, just trying to improve in the ruck a bit now and trying to make create a little role for myself, I suppose. Yeah.
There's healthy competition for the spots. Obviously, Ty missed out on the weekend, and there's going to be plenty of guys sort of floating through there. So that it's important to maintain that level. Yeah,
definitely. I think the competition between the tall timber that we've got, especially over the pre-season, is really, really solid. So I suppose it means that everyone has to stay on their game and do everything they can to make sure they do that. So because we're always going to have that pressure coming from below. obviously Ty was pretty unlucky to miss out, but I think there's still room to play the 3 forwards. So I suppose if everyone keeps performing, then we're going to have to make the coach make a decision on what he does, and yeah, it keeps everyone on their toes.
Did you have a look at the Bulldogs on Saturday night, and what did you think?
Yeah, they looked pretty good, but I suppose we just worry about the stuff we can control, and that's our game plan. We want to play the way we want to play and dictate terms, so we'll just focus on us and getting our game right. If someone's getting on top of their opponent, then we'll try and isolate that and go through them a bit more. But yeah, I think as a forward line across the board, we're pretty dangerous. So I don't think we're just going to try and isolate one single person, because every avenue to goal is yeah, like I said, really dangerous. So.
And down to the surfing on Wednesday. You pretty keen surfer?
Oh yeah, I don't mind it. I have a crack. I'm not that great, but I really enjoy it. It's a really good outlet. It's really relaxing. So yeah, I went down on the weekend and had a look, and yeah, really impressed. Some of the stuff they do is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Next Gabriel Medina?
Oh, no, I wouldn't go that far. Definitely not.
Yeah,